What is up? Welcome back to another video. This is the inspiration picture that I will be using to create this look. I started using the white from the Mayron makeup palette, or the Mayron makeup face paint palette. Oh my gosh, that's a mouthful. But it wasn't coming out quite as opaque as I wanted it to, so I took this Mayron makeup cream paint stick, and I'm just using a brush to apply that all over my face where the areas will be white. It was also better for me to use this cream paint as opposed to the water activated paint on top of my eyebrows, because I didn't want to disturb the glue that was on there, because as you know, glue is not waterproof. It comes off with water, so I didn't want that water activated paint to like loosen up my glued brows. So the cream paint definitely worked better. I used a blow dryer to kind of just blow dry in between coats. That way, again, my brows that were glued down didn't get disturbed. So after I paint all of the mask white, I'm going to set this with powder. This is just to make sure that nothing moves and the white stays a little bit more opaque. As time goes on, sometimes the white can kind of like fade off your face a little bit or become like a little bit sheer. So I find that when I put the translucent powder, it just kind of helps it to stay longer and be more opaque. Now I'm going to start filling in the red areas of the mask, which is going to be the bottom lip of the clown face and also the clown nose. We are going to come back to the red when we add the blood and stuff on the mask, but not just yet. We're just doing the lip and the nose for now. It was really quite difficult to paint a circle on my nose, but I kind of just did the best that I could. From the side, obviously it's not going to look like a circle, but from the front, it looks as close to a circle as I could possibly get it, okay? It was really complicated. Then I'm going to go back in and fill in the teeth with white. I would have done this earlier, I just forgot. So when I am painting teeth on my face, I do like to put my lips together and close my mouth and draw the illusion that way. I don't like my lips to be showing, because for me it's just kind of breaks the whole illusion of this being a face mask. I just don't like when you can really see the prominent top lip. To me, it just kills the illusion. So I like to suck my lips in. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. But if you look close, like in the intro and the outro, you can see what I'm trying to say, I hope. But you definitely don't have to do this. You can just draw over top of your lips if you want, and it will be just fine. That way you don't have to, because every time I'm taking pictures or video of this look, I do have to do that with my lips in order for, the look to be read correctly. Now I'm moving up to my forehead. I'm using silver paint from the Mayron Makeup Face Paint palette to color in this buckle here. This is supposed to be like a strap that's holding the mask onto our face. In my inspiration picture, there was 3 straps, one on the top of the mask and then 2 on each side, or 1 on each side. But my face just wasn't big enough to add the other 2 straps on the sides of my face, so I just decided to go with the 1 strap. Now I'm going to be filling in all the areas that are going to be black on my face, which is my eyes and the inside of the mouth, and then also the strap.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag.
So for the mouth part, I'm gonna go in and outline all of the teeth and the perimeter of the mouth, and then I'm gonna go in and fill in everything.
I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life.
I love that Marley isn't scared at all when I paint my face. She'll just come right up to me and like still wants me to hold her. Of course, she knows it's, still me, but I did think I was nervous about doing all these Halloween looks because I thought she would be scared, I didn't want to be making my baby cry.
Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad.
Okay, so as y'all can see, just adding those three colors, the mask already looks really good and is starting to come together. But it's all the little details that matter the most. So once we really start to like put on all the little extra stuff is when it's really gonna start to come together. So what I'm doing now is I'm adding just detail to the strap on my face. I'm adding some shadows, of course, to make it look like it's sitting on top of my face and not just painted on. I did forget to set my teeth with white powder, so I'm just going in and doing that really quick. I'm going to add just a little bit of shadow to the teeth. I'm not doing as much shadow as I would if I were trying to make these teeth look realistic. So I'm just recreating how they look on the mask on my face. So I noticed that there just wasn't very much detail at all or anything. So I'm not doing anything crazy to the teeth, just adding a little bit of shadow to the top and the bottom. All right, so naturally when you have a mask on your face, there's gonna be a shadow underneath. I was kind of struggling with this shadow at first because looking at my reference picture, the shadow on him comes down to like his neck. But honestly, he's wearing an actual mask. So the chin is more pointed and more like drug out than my actual chin is. So I thought that just the little shadow that I added underneath would be better than trying to do the whole shadow like on my chest. It just wasn't working. So now what I'm doing is just adding little black details all over the mask. So I'm just looking at my inspiration picture and seeing where they have like little wrinkles in the mask or any lines and stuff like that, and I'm just adding them to my face. So now I'm just using this little sponge and I'm gonna pick at it to make like little holes and divots. I'm gonna dip that in some black paint and then I'm gonna use that to kind of just patch little black splotches all around the eyes of the mask. Now you see me fanning it here because I dipped it in water activated paint and then put it right over top of my brows. So I didn't want it to, you know, like melt through and disturb my brows. So again, I'm just kind of blowing it dry. Now I'm just defining like the expression on the mask. He is supposed to be angry, so we do want to make sure we like give him that really good like angry eyebrow crinkle. Now I'm going to go in and create a shadow around the whole mask. Again, we want it to make it look like this is a mask sitting on our face. So naturally there would be a little bit of shadow underneath the mask. Okay, so going back in with the red paint, I am just applying a heavy load of it onto this brush and flicking that brush on me so it can create paint splatters, which with red paint look like blood splatter. Now I'm adding a little bit of shading to the nose to make it look a little bit more round. Naturally, there would be some shading underneath the little circle of the nose. Now I'm going in and adding some highlights. I added some on the bottom lip and then also on the nose. I am replicating the highlights from my reference picture, and this really helped to create that round look of the clown nose. And that is it, guys. This is the look. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in my next look.